Once a rare occurrence, extreme wildfires are now becoming more frequent and last longer worldwide. Wildfires have swallowed acres of dry vegetation and even developed areas. As the world experiences record-breaking heat waves and droughts, their number is likely to escalate. Let's look at some of the most devastating wildfires in recent memory.
It's not just a fire, it's a monster, and if it wants you, it's going to take you. It's going to come after you, and it's going to come fast. You know, if it's coming your way, man, you should move.
It's not normal. It's not normal. 68 years, the weather has changed. Everything's changing. People don't respect the planet we're on, I don't believe. I think the litter, the needless just cigarettes and stuff that doesn't have to happen.
In 2022, a series of wildfires burned throughout the US state of California. 2 people were killed as a wildfire swelled over parched vegetation in Southern California. Hundreds of residents were forced to flee amid a severe heat wave enveloping the region. After years of record-setting blazes in the US state of California, the 2022 wildfire season was notable for a different reason. It was relatively subdued. But what is it about California that makes wildfires so probable? Rising temperatures, drought conditions, and dry vegetation are all contributing causes of wildfires in California. But it is the impact of climate change that's worsening and prolonging the fire season in the state. How can one forget these heartbreaking visuals from the Black Summer in Australia? As per a study by the World Wildlife Fund, nearly 3 billion animals died or were displaced because of the Australian bushfire season between 2019 and 2020. The horrific bushfire burned more than 46 million acres of land and was likely responsible for La Niña's 3-year streak. La Niña, or the cold event, is a climate pattern in the Pacific Ocean, known to affect weather worldwide. It can lead to intense storms in some places and droughts in others. Some researchers believe Australia's bushfire catastrophe may have fueled the global onset of La Niña's climatic phenomenon. The Amazon is the world's largest rainforest. In the summer of 2019, large chunks of the iconic rainforest went up in flames. The smoke darkened the sky above Sao Paulo, Brazil's largest city. It captured the world's attention. The Amazon spans 9 countries. It covers 40% of South America. The forest produces about 20% of the Earth's oxygen, which is why it is also referred to as the planet's lungs. An inferno in the Amazon affects the entire world. However, fires are not a natural phenomenon in the Amazon rainforest. Almost all wildfires are deliberately ignited by people, who typically burn trees after cutting them down, or when they want to clear a swath of forest. This process is known as deforestation. It can cause wildfires that spread out of control. Wildfires threaten the lives of indigenous communities in the Amazon.
We have a country in economic recession, and this kind of thing is happening. There are criminal fires and tree cutting of people invading areas that shouldn't be occupied.
In the month of May this year, wildfires engulfed large areas in Russia's Ural Mountains and also Siberia. At least 21 people were killed. More than 80 fires were active over an area of 113,500 hectares in the regions of Ural Federal District. Nearly 800 local residents had to be evacuated. These are videos from the Sverdlovsk region. They show residents moving to shelters after they were moved from localities threatened by the flames. Volunteers also tried dousing small flames. In recent years, Russia has experienced especially widespread forest fires. In 2021, fires burned through 18.8 million hectares of forest as temperatures in Siberia soared. Experts blame climate change. Also in 2021, Nepal battled its worst forest fires in years. Here you can see smoke wafting through the mountains in the capital city of Kathmandu. 5 people reportedly died trying to put out the fires. According to the Nepalese Forest Fire Management, the country has recorded over 2,000 forest fires since 2020. Forest fires often erupt in Nepal in the dry season between January to May. Villagers burn dry leaves to prompt fresh grass growth for their cattle. The state of Uttarakhand in northern India also witnesses frequent and fierce forest fires. As per data from the state's forest department, over 107 hectares of forest cover in Uttarakhand have been affected by wildfires since January this year. Forest fires in Uttarakhand typically begin in mid-February and last till mid-June. When the temperature starts rising, dry leaves on the ground catch fire, and before long, the fire spirals out of control. Uncontrolled wildfires cause billions of dollars of economic damage each year. The figures are staggering. Between 2022 and 2023, wildfires accounted for over $3.2 billion in damage across the United States. Around 1.76 billion tons of carbon dioxide emitted globally in 2021. Wildfires in the European Union have burned nearly 2 million acres since 2022. The number of wildfires are expected to increase by 15% by 2030 and 30% by 2050. Air pollution is responsible for 7 million premature deaths annually. Razing forests, displacing humans and animals, and wiping out entire towns. Wildfires have left a path of destruction around the world. But is there a way to prepare for the uncontrollable trail of flames? Authorities recommend that people living in potential risk areas must remove dried branches, leaves, and other fire hazards from around their homes. A crisis is underway in forests around the world. From the Amazon to the Arctic, fire seasons have been raging with unprecedented ferocity. Experts caution that human changes to the landscape and decades of neglect by forest managers have set the stage for mega fires of extreme size and severity.